All right,
I'll take it from here.
which painting is the closest? I probably want to go to this one. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, no, I'm excited for the new Fable game, but that's been teased for a while. The original studio that made Fable, Lionhead Studios, they're gone. Like, they shut down like probably almost 10 years ago at this point. So it's a whole new studio. I think it's a Microsoft studio that would be making it. I would just hope that if they make a game that they're doing it because they can match the humor and the feel, and that they're not just capitalizing on the IP. Because some people will take a game that will feel nothing. I'm worried that they'll take a game that'll feel nothing like Fable, and they just slap the Fable logo on it, thinking that'll make it'll sell well. That's my worry.
Guys, the sleazy mobster suit store is 2 blocks over.
The problem is a lot of AAA games have like a high likelihood now of being bad cash grabs, and I'm so glad that the indie game market has evolved to the point that it has. They've carried the game industry. So other games, newer games, it's gonna be a big eclectic collection probably. I want to play the newest Paper Mario game because that looks interesting to me.
Just like an old black and white gangster movie.
But I've only played the first 2 Paper Mario games. I played the one for the Wii, but I didn't finish the one for the Wii, so I have to go back and replay that one because I don't remember like anything about it. Man, I'm having difficulty thinking of other games. Ghost of Tsushima 2 I want to play. I know that's coming out. Dead Island 2 finally came out. I'll probably want to play that too. There's a new Final Fantasy game that I'm probably going to want to play, but there's so many other Final Fantasy games that I haven't played. I played Final Fantasy 1, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stalker 2. I haven't played any of the Stalker games, and the new DBZ game. Oh wait, I think I might have heard. Are they making a new Dragon Ball Z like Tenkaichi game?
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Yes. No, I will be playing that. I played Budokai Tenkaichi 3 so much when I was younger. That was one of my favorite video games of the time.
Inside a car with friends.
I loved Tenkaichi 3. It was so much fun.
Stolen paintings is around here. Trail ends here.
It's under me. How do I get under?
Crisis coming through.
Ah.
We have reports that the Maggia have abducted a VIP witness. Officers near Devil's Shelf, please report to the scene.
I haven't played it in a long time.
Stolen art.
I did play.
I'm sending coordinates your way. Another one of Hardy's old paintings.
Sorry, there's lots of talking.
I'll send someone ASAP.
Why'd the old cat try to escape Rikers? Non-violent burglary. He had a shot at parole.
Hardy got too big for his britches. The Maggia wanted him to work for them. He said no. That got him on their hit list.
Not a list you want to be on.
Especially if you have a family. The Maggia will target anyone to make their point.
I've noticed. I'll be in touch, Detective.
Oh, this is definitely. His statements there. I'm even more convinced that this is the original Black Hat that I'm talking to. You still have 3 and you play it almost every day. I haven't played. I played Tenkaichi 1, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, and it wasn't as good as 3. The combat was nowhere near as refined, and I gotta go and play 2 and 3 again. And then I gotta play the original Budokai games too, because I played those as well. played every DBZ game you can get on console. I played a bunch of them when I was younger, but since I started counting, I've barely played any of them, and I need to play more of them. I want to play the first Budokai game, and I want to play Tenkaichi 2, and just so I can get to 3. Also, I think they're making a new Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm game, and I want to play that as well.
Need to have playing in the trunk. Not safe, fellas.
Gotcha. You go.
Gotta stop that car.
Come on, I'm trying to... It's not letting me grab onto the car. There we go, now I can grab on it.
Guys, taxi service is not up to code.
I just wish that for the new Dragon Ball Z game, they give you the option to have voice acting from the DBZ abridged crew, because they rekindled my interest in DBZ like in college. What is Ninja Storm like? There's a story, and then there's also combat as well. It's a fun type of combat. It's 3D, but since people in Naruto don't fly like Dragon Ball Z, most people are stuck to the ground. But the camera is like another over-the-shoulder kind of one. It's pretty fun. I would say it's probably comparable to Tenkaichi in a bunch of ways. I'd say they're probably about equally technically difficult.
Old stashes is around here.
All units, report of a civilian being mugged by Maggia. Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
I also wish that Team 4-Star continued with it, but apparently
Gotta find a way around that construction equipment.
like for some reason the original creators were being like unreasonable with their copyright strikes. Like Team 4-Star probably got more people interested in DBZ than had been anything before.
Found another painting, detective. Already sure found some clever hiding places.
He was one hell of a second story man.
Obviously. So how'd you catch him?
I'd like to say solid police work, but the more I look at it, the more I think he let himself get caught.
To get away from the Maggia? He must have known they could get to him in prison.
Sure, but the best way to protect his daughter was to take himself off the board.
And it ended up being more permanent than he planned.
Yeah, no. I wish they would have been able to as well. I don't know. I've noticed a lot of big companies become so fiercely protective of their IP that it's to the detriment, like where they just are actively harming their fan base. I hate to see that. I hate people weaponizing copyright. That's something that gets me heated. Nintendo is particularly egregious with this. But even like Dragon Ball Z does similar things. And now I'm blanking on other examples.
Bomb threat against a VIP Maggia witness. Backup needed in the meatpacking district. Over.
Congratulations, detective. You might be the winner of some of Walter Hardy's stolen loot.
Listen, no offense, but I've been looking into case files. Some witnesses say you and the new Black Cat were seen working together. What's up with that?
She said she wanted to go straight, and I believed her. I tried to train her, and she did a lot of good. For a while. Unfortunately, old habits die hard. I got a tip she was stealing from the crooks we took down. Went to her place and found the loot.
You knew where she lived? Was this professional, or was something else going on?
We're venturing into kind of personal territory here, detective.
Fair enough. Just doing my job. Call me when you've got something else.
Also inquiring as a father. He's definitely the father.
Great timing, Spider-Man.
Same bomb configuration?
Yeah, let me know when it's clear.
Bomb triggers wired in series.
Probably need to go down here. Then I need to go left. And I need probably a -1.
Great, disarmed.
Nailed it.
Uh-oh. Failsafe on the secondary bomb's activated.
I'm pretty confident. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting at about a good like 90% confidence that he is the father.
Snipers, look out!
But no, my girlfriend sometimes gets a little annoyed. Not annoyed.
Bomb's defused.
Only one time I think she's actually been kind of annoyed. But like, I'll predict things and she's like, wow, I never would have thought of that. But then if she tries to show me something that she's seen before and I'll predict something and she's like, how did you even like... It's just why I love when a story can actually surprise me. I love it. I usually get super excited when it's like, wow, I actually did not expect that. As long as it still makes sense. Sometimes a story will do something, it's like, wow, I never expected that, but just because it makes absolutely no sense at all. Yeah, no, if I could go take like a college course right now, maybe I should look at like Brilliant or something. I would want to learn about narratives,
Spider-Man.
Happy to help, officer.
proper story structure and storytelling elements. Because I never really got to do that in English class. In English class, you would always read somebody else's story and then regurgitate some useless book report about the symbolism in it and the message and what the storyteller is trying to tell. There's no like composing your own narrative in any of the English classes I took, which is kind of depressing because I love telling stories.
All units on alert. We have confirmation of an active explosive. Please proceed to Bowery.
Trying to think if there's any other games. I think that they announced Death Stranding 2, didn't they? I'll probably want to play that.
Car bomb. Should use a spider bot to locate other explosives.
Never played the first one. I streamed through the first one.
Should be tracking the other bombs.
It's a weird game. Like it doesn't feel like most other games that you've played. It is the Norman Reedus one. Yeah. It doesn't feel like other games in a lot of ways.
Time to find the rest.
I think what I liked the most about it was that it told a story in a different way than I would have expected. Like the story was very unique, which it's a Hideo Kojima game, so of course it's going to be like an interesting story.
Okay,
Kind of his specialty.
Bomb signal's getting faint. Better head back.
I'm leaving the mission. Okay, well I was trying to go around the building.
Should look for the blinking lights on the bomb triggers. Got it. Just one left.
Oh, there's 5 this time. I did not expect that. The soldier guy with the demon soldiers, he looks pretty cool. I remember that. Yeah, no, there are definitely some very cinematic scenes. It's a very cinematic game. And a lot of people didn't like it because it was mostly cinema and not a whole lot of gameplay, which is fair. The gameplay is mostly you walking from one place to another, trying to navigate difficult like terrain without falling or dropping what you're carrying, and like it's the only game I've played that really is making you like actually consider like moving across a difficult terrain while bearing loads. Like it's a unique type of game, but if you're looking for a game that's going to be like action packed, you're not going to get that from Death Stranding. Oh yeah, no, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a very atmospheric game, and a lot of the people... he's gonna start talking again.
I almost feel sorry for him.
Probably for the best how it shook out.
A dead body? A little kid without a father? Trust me, that's never for the best.
It is when the Maggia's got a grudge. Hardy's death squared things. If he and his kid just disappeared, the mob never would have stopped gunning for him.
He could have turned state's evidence, gotten witness protection.
The Maggia's got a long reach. some things you can't come back from. Hey, so according to my records, there's only one more painting missing.
I'll let you know when I find it.
And then we'll get the truth. You know, it's a gorgeous game. It's a little stressful, actually, to be honest with you. But when I played through it, I met some people that were looking for people that were specifically streaming it. They're very dedicated to it. They know, they like understand all of the mechanics down. And I can understand why. It's a game that I can understand people would really enjoy.
You guys need to work on the organized part of organized crime.
Oh man, that was going south fast.
I know, let's see what else. Phasmophobia is supposed to be putting out a new update in the near future. You know, I'm actually doing pretty good on the crimes. Phasmophobia is going to be putting out a new update, and I'm looking forward to that. I think that might be interesting as well. They're going to be changing the way that you level up and the way that the equipment interacts. So I'm probably going to want to play that as well. I definitely will play it. But yeah, I don't know. The more I keep thinking of different games that I probably will want to play, but my wish list on Steam is hundreds of games long. Like it's silly. I have more games that I want to play than I know I will ever have the actual chance to play in my life.
One of the stolen paintings should be around here somewhere. This must be the place.
Have I ever considered making game reviews? In what kind of a format?
Stolen art. Hey! Oh, come
Bird.
back, little birdie! Ah, get him!
Are you talking about like on Steam or making like video reviews? Or like a blog? Video reviews? I've thought about doing like storyline breakdowns. I've only like briefly just crash right into the water.
Detective, looks like I found the last stash. Any other leads to track down?
No, that's the last piece of Artie's legacy. I really can't thank you enough, Spider-Man.
Glad to help, Detective Mackey.
And hey, I think you're right about the new cat. Look out for her, okay? It'd mean a lot to me.
That was weird. What did he mean by that? Should call him back and ask him.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
And that's even weirder. Better stop by his precinct.
New side mission unlocked. I wonder what it is. I have thought about doing video reviews. I feel like I would need to become more familiar with some of the video game review, like, I don't know, terms, things that they're looking for. I used to watch, what was his name? Was it Zero Punctuation? Or Yahtzee, something like that. I liked his snarky reviews, but I'm not very artistically inclined, and making videos requires something to look at, which is a problem. Unless I'm just putting gameplay footage up there, but that requires me going back and playing I mean, I probably would have to go back and play the games over
I'm looking
again.
for Detective Mackey.
Mackey? Doesn't ring a bell.
Older guy with a mustache?
Either you got the wrong precinct, or someone played you.
Yeah, someone played me all right. Sergeant Mackey, or do you prefer Walter Hardy?
Hey, don't judge me. I did what I had to do.
Your daughter thinks you're dead, you know.
And let's keep her thinking that. For her sake. Deal?
Deal? You just conned me. Why should I do anything for you?
'Cause you're a decent guy. Take care of my little girl.
I'm so gullible.
Yeah, you are.
I need to learn how to be heartless and cynical like everyone else.
Called that one. The major reviewer that you know of is Angry Joe. I don't think I know about Angry Joe. I don't think I've seen any of his videos. I've thought about doing videos that are more kind of like silly, like breakdowns of like going through the plot of a game and then going over like my thoughts about it. Like the Internet Historian does something like that where he'll pick a game. I think it's called, you know, Game Explained, and he like goes through the plot of the game. And those are kind of funny, but I think I try and take it a little more seriously. But I don't know. Making videos requires more time and dedication, and that's less time that I have doing my responsibilities, A, and playing video games, B, which is, you know, the two things that I need to focus my time on. And because, you know, I have a job on top of all this. If I got to the point where I didn't have to work and I could play video games and make review videos as a living, I would love that. But I have to be realistic to myself.
Subtle. Time to shut this down before someone gets killed.
But I also know that if I never try, like, I'm going to fail to ever make that a reality anyway. Nah, it's all a catch-22.
Delivery truck. Hope it's those new slippers I ordered.
Ooh, big guy with a minigun. I feel like I'm playing.
Like that online?
What game is it? Army of Two.
Oh boy, you ain't all here.
I need a web bomb. Ow. I have to figure out how this guy works. Ow. He works by shooting me. Okay, he really doesn't get webbed up. So when he shoots, it gets the gun overheats. Finally, jeez, that was tough.
Did I get everyone?
I barely survived.
All right, I give up. Do I get time off if I talk?
You won't if you don't.
Oh, the white-haired chick. She told us to come down here and make some noise.
Sucker bait. And I'm the sucker. Where'd you meet her?
The bodega on Waverly.
Getting played by both of the Black
The
Cats.
whole shootout was a distraction. Black Cat set it up to draw police away from Waverly Street.
One of the other Maggia families has a front on Waverly. The Ciceros, I think.
Maybe I can still catch her. Felicia takes her time. She's nothing if not methodical.
Is she now?
I'll keep you posted. There's the bodega. All right, Felicia, where are you?
What very clear cat paw prints I can follow.
There's her stakeout gear. What were you looking at, Felicia?
What
Gotcha.
were you looking at?
Hey, Spider.
Felicia, the Maggia are no joke. You shouldn't be playing with them.
Oh, but I like to play.
Spider-Man! He's working with the cat. Get him! Nobody steals from the Cicero family and lives!
Oh god, why does everybody have these double the machine gun guys now?
I'm not working for Hammerhead or any other crime family. I'm just wrong place, wrong time.
God, I'm getting wrecked. Wonder if electric shocks will work on this guy well. Okay, electric shocks seem to work well. Yeah, minigun man is OP. I agree. Well, that was an anticlimactic ending.
Where's Felicia?
Bye, Felicia.
I like watching you. Reminds me of old times.
What's on that drive?
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Then why are you stealing it?
If I don't, they'll kill my son.
Wait, your son?
Well, that drops a bomb.
Felicia has a son? Can't be. I mean, it could be, and I could be. No. I'm not gonna think about that right now. MJ, I found the cat, but she got away.
Really? How methodical of her.
She stole another data drive.
So each family has a drive. I wonder what's on them. Did you learn anything else?
Well, not much.
Okay. Sounds like she's helping Hammerhead make a power play on the other crime families.
Which could end badly for everyone.
The last thing the city needs is a gang war. I'll let you know if I turn up any info on those drives.
Hello there, Doctor Strange.